1, 2, 3, ready.
Good morning, all of students. This is Dr. Nandanwar. I would like to demonstrate today our fourth experiment to determine a low resistance by potentiometer. So, in this experiment, some apparatus like we are using some apparatus like potentiometer, secondary cell, rheostat, galvanometer, plug key, resistance box, low resistance, and two-way key etc. Okay, so formula you know about that, R equals to L2 minus L1 minus 1 into capital R. So where is the small r is known as a resistance, capital R is known as a large resistance, and L1 and L2 is the balance length with respect to that potentiometer. Okay, so listen. So first of all, we are connecting this all the wires with respect to our circuit diagram, given circuit diagram. Here there are the two batteries, one resistance box, rheostat, and one galvanometer which want to find out the deflection of the jockey with respect to the potentiometer length. Okay, so here we are going to determine a low resistance. Okay, so that's why we choose one small resistance. First of all, we find out the deflection with respect to the point A and the point B, or we can say point Q and the point PQ. Okay, so that time we just adjust the connection. The galvanometer we will be deflect at the both side, P as well as the left hand as well as Q right hand side. So okay, this is the important thing. Okay, then after that choose a resistance from a low resistance box. Okay, it's equals to 5 ohm only. So okay, then after that we are going to find out the null point with respect to this potentiometer. Potentiometer having the very large length of wires, okay, from 1 to 1000 meter. Okay, so we are going to find out the null point. Here we find the some deflection in the galvanometer in the left hand side, and at the near to that Q point it's going to right hand side. That's why your null point in between that P and the Q point. So that's why we are going to find out. Okay, so finally just touch these wire one by one and we get a small deflection. The deflection goes down and here we get the null point. Okay, so where is the null point? At the point of 85. So means that first line is here. First line indicate the 100 meter wire, or okay, so sorry, 1 meter wire, and then next is your 85, or we can say that this is start from this end, so that we measure it equals to 15 centimeters. So 100 plus 15, so it equals to 115 centimeter. Okay, so then after that again we can repeat this same experiment for next resistance 10 ohm. Okay, and again find out the null point L1 as well as L2. So always remember that L1 is the length of L1 from that P point is always less than the L2. So that means that small length, that 115 means 115 centimeter is your L1, and for 5 ohm resistance. Okay, here this is the observation table. So this is a 5 ohm resistance we choose first of all, and then you note down the L2 and the L1. L2 always greater, means the 1000 minus 115 is equals to L2, and then 115 is equals to your L1. So after that we can find out the low resistance for a 5 ohm resistance, given resistance. Okay, and then after that we can repeat the same experiment for 5, 10, 15, 20 and so many things. Okay, and we get the results and find out the average value of row resistance with respect to different resistance. Okay, so thank you so much.